Hey, it's your girl Barbie J here, and we are talking about The Oval, Season 2, Episode 3, Wicked Things. And there was a lot of wicked things going on in this episode. But before we get started, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. Hit the red subscribe button and then the little notification bell, and it'll let you know every time I upload a new video. Thank you very kindly. Support a sister, help her out, you know. And then I want to give a shout out to all my people who are holding down my channel in the comment section, and that would be Lamont Simpson, Ray J Love, Bobby Ray, Jennifer Calhoun, Celine Breeden, Ty Harrell, Tia Divine, Usha Morrison, Tiffany Harrell, and Cornelius Brackens. So now let me go back, because now that I have caught up and watched all of Season 1. I'm so proud of myself. Shout out to Miss Calhoun. Was that Jennifer Calhoun? Because she was like, girl, you got to go back and watch all of Season 1. And then she told me I had to go watch the other show he had. I forgot what it's called. But I was like, I can't watch that other show right now. But I did watch all of Season 1, all 25 episodes in about 10 days. It was a lot. So now I understand what's going on, and I see that these people haven't been in that White House longer than maybe 2 weeks with all this nonsense going on. And not even that, now I understand why when it started with Season 1, the maid was having a heart attack because she found a dead body. So I got that. Sam, that thing that was going on with Sam and what's this word, Priscilla? First of all, let me just say, y'all, I don't care if the women get mad at me. Priscilla wrong. Priscilla is wrong. I was laughing because I was like, she doing her wait and exhale thing. But I'm sorry, girlfriend, you wrong. You don't be going 3 weeks. You married. You ain't give your man none. What the hell is going on with you, girl? You know he want it, and then you don't give it to him, and then now you gonna get mad and think he messing with somebody else. Don't you know at this point, if the wind blows, a brother's gonna get hard? Damn it, I get hard. And I don't even have a penis. You don't have sex in a certain amount of time, and he asking for it, and you so tired, and then you had the nerve to use Nancy as a reason why you wasn't going to do it. You wasn't going to give him none anyway. I don't care what. I don't care how tired. If my man wants some, I'm going to roll over and be up there, okay, and act like I'm into it. Act like you into it. Do it for him. Do it for your marriage. What is wrong with you? So now, because somebody paid attention, that man has so much built up sex, he wanted to use it on you. And the first lady touched him, and he couldn't even help it. She could have went, and that shit would have went, bing, bing, you know. Anyway, so I'm upset with her, and I don't care what none of the men say, I am still upset with Richard and what he's doing. So let's get into this, because it started off with, Victoria telling she's in the room, and then the cleaning people, you remember she called for the cleaning staff to come up, and the cleaning staff come up, and she tells her, never mind, you know, it's my son's dirty clothes, we'll take care of it later. She's like, no, we'll do it. She said, no, and she said, make sure you don't let anybody else in there. No one else should go in that room. Oh, and before the maid leaves, she opens her big mouth, which I was already had that in my head. I hope she doesn't say anything. And she said it, that Laura, was it Laura or Flora or whatever, end up in the hospital after going in there. She had a heart attack or something like that. So I was like, oh my God. So now they know somebody else might have seen the body. So they probably gonna kill a damn little old maid. I'm just like, they don't have a problem with killing people all the time. Okay, so then as Victoria's telling Hunter about the problem, he's being difficult. She's like, go in your son's room, just go in there. Just, what is it? Just tell me, just go in there. She got to drag him in the damn room. And he's like, so it smells dirty. Look under the bed. Why I got to look under the bed? I'm the president of the goddamn United States. Why I got to look, get on the floor, look under the bed. He look up, oh shoot, he see the dead body. Now they coming up with a plan. They got to put the body in a chest and try to carry it out and stuff. We can't let nobody in here take care of it. Blah, 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 blah. I said, see? Okay. Now, y'all remember, was it last week's episode when Lily went off on the first lady? and told her she need to check her son because he's a little perv. And she said little pervs turn into serial killers. Hello. Hello. I'm just saying. That's all I got right now. So we got, so they arguing about the body and blah, blah, blah. Sam goes in to see Donald. He told him about Miss Laura's heart attack. Then he asks why he wasn't told about the agents dying and stuff. So Donald was real dismissive of him and act like it wasn't a big deal. And then he says Sam said, well, wait a minute, but this press secretary said, oh, the press secretary don't know what she's talking about. She didn't take her meds. She was this, she was that, blah, 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 blah. And he said, well, do their wives know? Have their wives been informed? Oh, yeah, we're taking care of that too. Who's going to take care of it? Oh, we're going to have Kyle do it. I don't think that's a good idea, sir. Why not? Because Kyle is his nemesis? What did he call? Antagonist. Kyle is his antagonist. So he said, well, that makes sense. He said, you mind if I go? Okay, you can go and let them know. So that was cool. But he said, Donald tried to turn it on Sam and say, you know, it's not good that you don't know what's going on with your agents. You know, it doesn't look good for you. I'm just looking after you, you know, in your job. He's saying he's looking after him by not telling him. Come on. Come on. He didn't know about it because that ain't true. That stuff ain't true. So he leaves Don's office and he calls his wife and leaves her a message. And then he gets a call about that airplane going down or something. So Barry and Sharon are in the car. They coming from the precinct. She done bailed him out. And she's like, I need to ask you a question. And he's like, what? And she said, it's about the money. He said, well, then I have a question too. She's like, where did you get that money from? Where'd you get it? He's like, where did I get the money? Where'd you get the money from? I thought it was your money. She said, where would I get money with all the debts I got? I keep going to that job. He said, Kareem. She said, I'm here. You're going to get it from Kareem. You know, I feel like, what is wrong with this? Okay, now, everybody, I love Tyler Perry. I love Tyler Perry. But y'all let me know in the comment section. Did I miss something? Are we dumb? Did we forget something? Because when, little Mr. Barry got arrested, the police came out of his house with the box of money. And then when he was in the precinct and they were trying to let him go, they said, what's the black officer's name? I forgot, the captain or whatever. He was saying, where did you get this money from? He said, I don't know. It ain't my money. I don't know where it's come from. And he's supposed to use that money to bail him out. That time. So how did that box of money, and the police officer walked out with the box of money on that episode when they were standing, when that lady shot herself, that whatever, Ferrucci lady or whatever, she shot herself. Now, is it me? Is it me? I know it's not me. He came out with that box. Y'all go back and watch. So how did the box get back in their house with the knife too? The knife was I think the knife was still in the box. So tell me, how did that happen? If they took the knife too. Unless I missed something, I swear, unless I got confused with the coming attractions with that knife, I know when she opened that box, it was that same box with the money in it. So they asked him where the money came from, and that the police precinct was supposed to have it. So anyway, that's a little problem. Sorry, Tyler, I had to call you out on that. I got to call you out when it don't make sense. I do it to all movies and TV shows. I don't care how much I love you. I'm calling you out on this. You messed up on that part. Then we got, Sam goes up there and he informs Flotus and POTUS about the emergency landing. He's letting them know that their kids are okay, but unfortunately, her mama had a heart attack and she's deceased. She's like, what? My mama had a heart attack? And they're in Texas and there's agents. They're going to be sent out there. They're going to fly a plane out there to pick up the kids and stuff. So Flotus is kind of in shock. She's like, what? And POTUS is like, oh, she's real. Those are tears. She's crying. She's upset. Don't worry. And he says, sir, before I leave, can we do something with your son's room to clean up and you know, and get rid of the odor? No. We got it. We're going to save it and let him, you know, like they're going to punish him and make him clean it himself or whatever it is. So then they show Lily and Bobby, and they outside by his cabin, enjoying the outside and stuff. I like this part. I like this part. So they outside enjoying the weather, and you hear the crickets. Not for nothing, y'all. I use those crickets. All that sound you heard, that's how I go to sleep at night. I go to sleep. When I say, okay, Google set my alarm, and they set my alarm, ask me what time I want to get up, and I'll say good night, and it said, you know, it plays the crickets, and I go to sleep to crickets. It's beautiful. Anyway, so Diane drives up. Okay, stop. See, Google heard me mention her name, and she starts speaking. Okay, so Diane drives up, and she drives up, and she needs to speak with Bobby. She refuses to speak in front of Donald's wife, right? She goes, that's Donald's wife. And, you know, Lily trying to be cool. And he tried to kill me. And Diane's like, what? She's like, yeah. He's like, let's go inside. So they all go inside, and they're talking. But then Bobby notices something. No, before Bobby notices something, this is the part I like. So they talking. And Lily, you see, she getting a little possessive up in here. Lily possessing that ding dong. Ain't she, y'all? You know she is. She's like, and how did you two meet? And he's like, oh, we go back way back. And she's like, how long have y'all known each other? And Diane looks at her and said, well, aren't you the jealous one? She said, well, aren't you the jealous one? And she said, no, I'm just asking. She said, yeah, we had sex a few times. He's a little charmer, a little sex kitten with a huge package. I said, damn. A sex kitten with a huge package. She said, but then I lost interest. She said, I know you can, and she said, is that what you needed to hear? She said, yes. She said, now can we get on to what I came here for? I said, damn, Diane. See, sisters, when they read each other and they know what they want, she knew that's what she wanted. And she acting like she just asking, but she knew she was all up in it, trying to get up in the stuff, acting like Lily, acting like he's her man. What do you care? That ain't your man. I was like, damn. So while they're talking, Bobby notices something with Max. Come to find out, Max got a gun in his hand. And he's telling him, I know you can hear me, Max. Nobody's here to hurt you. We're here to protect you, blah, blah, blah. We don't want no problems. Give me the gun. And so Max gives him the gun and stuff. And he's trying to let Max know that he's in danger. But when he said, get up, he makes Max get up. And he tells Diana, pat him down, make sure he don't have no other weapons. And then I guess he was able to get it while they were outside, because how the hell Max get a gun? If they carried him in from the hospital, where did he get a gun from, y'all? Somebody please tell me. It had to happen while they were out there enjoying the crickets and the stars and the fresh air and talking. So anyway, as she pat him down, he grabs Diane, put her in a chokehold and stuff. And there's this whole scene of them fighting, you know, trying to get loose. And he's like, let her go. And Bobby got the gun pointed and stuff. And Lily in the back all scared and stuff. And Diane's like, and tell him, show him the email, show him the text message, Lily all shaking to get the phone and giving the text message and stuff. And Bobby's like, look, I ain't gonna tell you again. I'm about to shoot you. This your last chance. You know, we here to help you and stuff. Don't you got a son? Don't you have, a wife? Don't you have a child? Don't you have, they trying to get him to snap out of it because he don't know who's doing what. And she's like, I got you out of the hospital. I'm the one that saved you out of the hospital. So that was just a long, drawn out scene. And I was like, I still was stuck on the part with, he a little sex kitten with a huge package. I'm like, let me give you my number. I'm like, Bobby, let me give you my number. 777-9311. Woo! We gonna go back to the time. We gonna give it, baby, what's your phone number? 777-9311. Ow! I'm sorry, I had to go there. Because Bobby looked like he got a package and a half on him. Honey, stop playing. Anyway, I forgot all about the show. Now I'm back to his package. Lord help me. So Flotus and POTUS are in the bedroom and they're talking, and you know, she's like, I can't believe, I really want to know what happened. What happened? And he's like, you know, I'm sorry, this must be hard on you and stuff. She's like, what? Please, I hated that biatch. She said, no. She said, I'm glad she dead. I was like, damn. She can't, I'm like, damn. She said, I'm glad she dead now. If only my father would die. I said, oh my goodness. Goodness, this woman. I'm telling you, they funky. So she was talking about putting out a statement. I guess we should put out a statement and stuff. And he said, okay, well, I'll have this press secretary get on it. And he leaves out the room. She's like, where you going? Why you always got to have all these women? He's like, why not? She's like, you're sick. He said, I'm sick. You don't want to sit in here and glad your mother died and hope your father died too. Who's sick? Who's sick up in here? I said, he got a point there. She a little sick something. Oops, sorry. Anyway, what else happened? So, at that point, Jason calls and he's telling his mother some people took the Gail and died. She's like, who took Gail? We're here in Texas at this place and blah, 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 blah. She said, what happened? What happened? I don't know. The window broke. The window broke or something and we had to hurry up and land. And I said, Lord, he's crazy. And, he said, you're not worried about Gail and what happened to Gail? And she's like, I know where she's going, because he said, the men said that your grandmother arranged this. So these men must be somebody top, some top people was following or tracking that plane, because how did they know that plane went down in Texas? They wasn't going to Texas. Where the men were supposed to pick her up was in another state, I'm sure. But they made it to Texas to make sure they got Gail's little behind, didn't they? They got her and took her. So she said, I know they taking her somewhere to help her straighten her out. He said, what? But I ain't doing nothing. She said, well, we sending a plane to come and get you. And he's like, glad. She said, well, you want to tell me something? Is there something you want to tell me? He's like, what? No. What about that smell in your room? What's with that smell? Oh, Ma, that was dirty clothes and stuff. I'm going to come here. I'm going to take care of it when I get home. She said, yeah, I will see you when you get home in the morning. And he's like, okay, or something like that, smiling. I said, that boy's sick. He's sick. The whole family's sick. Anyway, what else? I'm hoping I didn't miss anything. Barry and Sharon. Barry and Sharon get to Richard and Nancy's house. I noticed they had to knock on the door. Richard done changed the damn locks, giving Barry a new key. And, you know, they're like, what are you doing up? You know, why are you ironing? Don't Mom usually do that? No, she's not doing it now. Is Mom here? No, she's not here right now. Mr. Such and such, did you get clearance from the doctor? No, I did. Look, I'm okay. Don't worry about it. Well, Dad, are you going to work in the morning? Yes, I'm going to work in the morning. You know, are you going back to work? Yeah, I'm going in the morning. But Dad, Mr. Such and such, you just got mad. Look. He was so snappy and rude. Poor Sharon offered, you know she's going to school to be a nurse. You just told her earlier that she saved your life. Now she's being concerned. You don't have clearance from your doctor. I'll do the ironing for you. And he's just nasty to everybody. I don't give a damn if your wife cheated on you. It doesn't give you a right to be nasty to people. You're sitting here trying to teach your son a lesson because he was snapping at everybody because his child was kidnapped. He had more of a reason to be upset because his child was kidnapped. You upset because 25 years ago your wife cheated on you, had a kid. Give me a damn break up in here. I don't care. And one of my friends told me, oh, well, he needs closure. Men don't do damn closure, I was told. I was told by many men that men don't do closure. That's a woman thing. And then I think it's even in that that Steve Harvey book. Men don't do closure. That's your women need that stuff. We just move on to the next. So sorry, Ty, but it ain't about no closure. He need to let it go because all he gonna do is make himself upset again once he finds out who it is, because he's telling his son, she still haven't told me. She's not getting back in here. She hasn't told me. I'm sorry. I'm apologize to you ahead of time now for my behavior. Your behavior what? You know, how I'm gonna treat. He said, I'm not trying to hurt you, but you trying to hurt Mom? I'm just trying to teach a lesson. She won't tell me who it is. So because she won't give you a name, you will lock her out of her damn house she been living in for like 30 years or whatever it been. Come on, brother. And then, I don't know which episode last week they were saying he was a God-fearing man. Ain't no God-fearing man behaved like that. I give him the other day being upset. But you changing locks and throwing people out because of a secret she kept? He called it a lie. It ain't a lie unless he asked her, was you pregnant? And she said no. Unless he asked her, is Pookie or whatever his name is, Leon, your son. No, you never asked her, so she ain't lying about nothing. What she did was keep a damn secret, and he know he got secrets too. Everybody got secrets, and if you're a God-fearing man, ain't nobody perfect. Ain't nobody above God. Ain't nobody perfect. Let he who, what is it? Let he who, oh God, I forgot to say it, throw the last stone. Oh, let he who is without sin cast the first stone. Come on now. Come on now. That's her burden that she gonna have to bear and deal with God. God gonna take care of her. That's what she got to deal with. She should have kept her damn mouth shut and let it go all this time. But you opening up your heart and telling everything, and now you got all this mess going on, and you got all these other people involved in it. Nancy. Damn. Anyway. So, then the father get mad and come out. She did to me what she did to you, like Sharon did. He dating Sharon. That ain't his woman. He ain't been with her no 30 years or whatever. Let it go. So, and that's why he's snapping at Sharon now. You snapping at the girl, all she doing is trying to help. So, you know, the son is like, what is he going to do, Dad? If she tells you the father, what is he going to change? If she tells you who his father is, what is he going to change? And he never answered. He just said, you don't understand. No. He said, let me know then. And when he walked out, I thought he was going to come back and say something to his father. Because how you going to kick somebody's child mother out? You going to kick his mother out and say, I'm not trying to hurt you? You got to realize your actions and stuff, how it affects people. Me and my son just had a conversation about that. Your intent and what is it? And the impact. Your intent is not to hurt him, but the impact it's going to have on him might be even deeper. So check yourself, because you can't never discipline your son about nothing when you're showing him this type of behavior. Show him how a man handles it. Show him how a real man handles it. I'm sorry. The men out there, y'all can be mad at me if you want, but I'm a Christian woman, and when you go to church and you praying to God, ain't no way in the world God has anything to do with what he's doing right now. He is not in the midst of that. And that brother did not get on his knees and pray about this and ask God to forgive him and help him get through this because he want to kill her or whatever it is. But that's when you're supposed to ask God and talk to him about it. I'm sorry, but that's what it is. Anyway, so moving on, Kyle shows up to Donald's house. Oh, isn't that what Kyle shows up to Donald's house, and he's saying we lost her. And I'm thinking, is he talking about Lily? Is he talking about Diane? But then when they said she's not that damn smart, he must be talking about Lily, because they were having Lily follow to make sure if she was coming home or not. So he's like, since she ain't coming home, like he wanted to go upstairs with Donald and stuff like that. And they said they found her car by a gas station. She must have gotten picked up by somebody. So then Kyle lets Donald know about what happened with the airplane and stuff. He said, look, I don't give a damn about that. She don't care about her mama, so why should I? I was like, I hear that. It makes sense. Why should you? And what was the last thing? Oh, so Kyle's like, well, since your wife ain't coming back, can I get the keys back? You know, my house keys back? And he was like, what? What you gonna do for it? You know, because first Kyle was said to him, he told him, he said, sir, I got your back. I'm looking out for you. You know, I'm not going to let you go down for it. He said, what if I want you to go down for it? I said, oh, shit. Ooh, sexy, sexy. I was like, okay. All right, Donald getting it in. Okay, Donald, go in there. And Kyle, and that's when Kyle afterwards asked for his key back. If we going to be like that, let me get my key back. And he said, what you willing to do for it? He pulled the keys out the pocket and said, what you willing to do for it? And he said, you real willing to go down to get him? Oh, and boy, Kyle was like, you ain't said nothing but a word taking this stuff off. He went down on him, and he's like, And he got them keys jiggling, and the keys just fall pling on the floor because he can't take it no more. But they need to time that a little bit better. You know, sometimes with somebody going down on the other one, it happens too quick. They start going, before they even can get their pants off. Because, was it Lily or somebody was trying to go, I was like, he didn't even get up your damn dress yet, girl. How you up there? How you already feeling it, man? I know she had that little zip in the front, but he didn't get that zip open that quick. Anyway, timing, y'all. Timing. Y'all moaning too quick before they could get into your stuff. Believe me, I know how to get off clothes quick, and it don't happen that quick. Anyway, so, and it ended with, oh, I miss Priscilla. Priscilla called Alonzo, and instead of, she's supposed to be calling her husband and go get this boy in trouble, this agent in trouble. She's calling, asking about Gene, because she kept calling Gene's phone, and Gene's not answering where you at and stuff. And then they see that she went up into the residence part of the White House, but she never came back down. They see that Laura, whatever, was carried down. And they check the back stairs. The guy's like, I'm not supposed to be doing this. You're supposed to be doing this stuff with your husband. I can get in trouble. And she's like, I'm not going to tell anybody. He was like, make sure you don't tell Sam. You didn't make sure. She's like, I won't. Watch her slip and tell something. Watch her open up their mouth and say something. So that, he kept saying, that's strange. I see this. That's strange. I see that. You know, so they know something's up. You know, anyway, she's like, this is strange. So, it ends with, oh, what's his name? Alan. So the press secretary, Ellie, comes home. She living with Alan, and Alan's in his underwear, and he dressing around, dancing, and he's like ready to get it on with her and have a good night and stuff. And she's like, oh, I'm so tired, and da-da-da-da. And she's like, I just want to shower. Yeah, you want to shower your nasty ass because you in there effing the damn president. So she goes to the bedroom and sees he has an engagement ring sitting on the bed. And when she turns around, he's on his knees saying, will you marry me? And she said, I can't. I'm not ready. What the hell? He's like, what? What changed? He said, say yes. She said, what changed? He said, you was ready for it a few weeks ago. You know, what's going on? And she said, well, you saw what they did to me. This job. You ain't had the job 2 days. You ain't had 2 days, 48 hours. This job, you saw what they did to me, and now you want to do this, and now he's like, what? Is it him? Is it him? And he started getting all angry, and he's all up in her face, and the anger, and the then I think he banged her head on the cabinet. It looks like he did. He's like, are you okay? I'm sorry, I didn't do anything. She said, you didn't do this, is nothing. So I don't know if she banged her head or he banged her head, but he got very upset, and I don't like how Tyler is portraying the men. They getting way too upset for little shit. It's little stuff, and they getting all out upset. It's ridiculous. So they need to roll that part back with the men getting so upset, Tyler. And the last thing is that, oh, he asked her was she even effing him and all of that stuff and whatever. So Flotus and POTUS are in Jason's room, and they're trying to clean up. They open the chest, and she's cleaning out the stuff out of the chest, and they find that sword, that missing sword. I couldn't tell if it had blood on it or not. Y'all let me know. He might have cleaned it off, but that's what they found, the sword. And I'm like, there's no way in hell he was able to go in that room and cut that girl's neck and get out when, what's his name, Kyle, was standing right outside of the door. So this is crazy. I can't wait to see, you know, this is all I got. I can't wait to see what happens next week. You guys let me know down in the comment section what you think. It's your girl, Barbie.